Welcome back to Ride Next. Today, we're diving into one of the most exciting revivals in the middleweight motorcycle segment, the 2025 Honda CB400. For those who've been waiting for a machine that blends old-school soul with modern engineering, Honda has brought back a legend, and it's better than ever. This isn't just a motorcycle, it's a nod to the golden era of two-wheelers, yet it's equipped for today's riders. From the moment you look at it, the 2025 CB400 hits you with that classic charm: round headlamp, sculpted fuel tank, minimalist rear. Everything about its silhouette screams retro. But look closer and you'll realize this bike has been thoroughly modernized. Honda hasn't just revived a nameplate, they've breathed fresh life into it with thoughtful updates and subtle refinements. It's that perfect blend of nostalgic design with contemporary performance. The design philosophy centers on keeping it clean, upright, and friendly, which makes it appeal to a broad spectrum of riders. Whether you're a city commuter, a weekend explorer, or someone just stepping into the mid-displacement scene, the CB400 feels welcoming. The chrome accents, brushed aluminum finish on the engine casing, and the tight proportions give it a premium yet approachable vibe. The frame is a diamond-style steel tubular chassis, which has been slightly re-engineered for improved rigidity and better weight distribution. This results in more predictable handling, especially in tight urban corners or quick directional changes. The wheelbase sits at around 1,410 mm, giving it a planted feel on highways but nimble enough for congested city streets. Moving on to the heart of the CB400, the engine. It's a 399cc liquid-cooled, inline-four cylinder engine. Yes, a proper inline-four in today's market, which is something of a rarity now. This configuration brings an unmistakable exhaust note that grows with revs. It sounds like a mini sport bike but feels like a chill commuter when you want it to be. With the red line just over 13,000 RPM, the bike has that screaming top end that's music to any enthusiast's ears. The engine produces around 56 horsepower at 11,000 RPM and 39 Nm of torque at 9,500 RPM. Those numbers might not seem earth-shattering, but considering the linear power band and the precise throttle response, the CB400 becomes more about the experience than just the stats. It loves to rev, and there's this mechanical harmony in how it builds up power as smooth, predictable, and satisfying. Whether you're cruising through traffic in third gear or gunning it on a twisty mountain road, it always feels responsive. The 6-speed transmission is butter smooth, which we've come to expect from Honda. The gear ratios are tightly packed in the lower range, so you get punchy acceleration when you twist the throttle, but the higher gears allow relaxed cruising too. The clutch is light, and there's now a slipper assist mechanism, which helps prevent wheel hop during aggressive downshifting. Perfect for newer riders, but also a handy feature for experienced ones who like to ride hard. Suspension duties are handled by a 41mm Showa SFFBP inverted front fork and a dual shock rear setup. This combination is surprisingly well tuned. It offers enough travel to soak up urban bumps, but it firms up nicely when pushed through corners. The balance between comfort and sportiness is something Honda has nailed here. It doesn't feel overly stiff, yet it's not a soft couch either. It lands right in the middle, where most riders will find their sweet spot. Braking is sharp and confidence-inspiring. You get dual 296mm discs up front with Nissan calipers and a single 240mm disc at the rear. ABS comes as standard, and it's non-intrusive. During sudden braking or in wet conditions, the system kicks in just when you need it to without making the rider feel disconnected. The overall braking feedback is precise, and there's a good sense of modulation through the levers. Tires come in a practical yet stylish configuration. The front is a 110/70R17, and the rear is a beefier 140/70R17. These sizes are ideal for city maneuverability and weekend corner carving, giving a good footprint for grip while not being overkill. Honda is using Dunlop Sportmax rubber on the CB400, which offers reliable performance across dry and wet conditions. Again, the focus is on real-world usability more than outright track dominance. Technology-wise, Honda keeps it simple but smart. The 2025 CB400 comes with a full digital LCD instrument cluster that shows all your essential data: speed, RPM, gear position, fuel consumption, and trip info. It's easy to read under direct sunlight, and the design blends nicely with the retro-modern theme. There's also a USB-C charging port tucked neatly near the tank, letting you power your phone or navigation device while riding. One of the most talked about features is the ride-by-wire throttle system. This allows for better control mapping and opens up the possibility for riding modes in the future. For now, the CB400 keeps things straightforward. You get traction control, which can be turned off, and an eco indicator to help with fuel-efficient riding. Fuel economy, by the way, is impressive. Expect anywhere between 25 to 28 kilometers per liter depending on your riding style, which gives you a healthy range from its 17-liter fuel tank. Now let's talk about ergonomics. The seat height is a manageable 785 millimeters, making it accessible to a wide range of riders, whether you're 5'5" or over 6 feet. The upright posture ensures all-day comfort. The handlebars are set wide and slightly raised, giving you good leverage without putting stress on your wrists. Foot peg positioning is neutral and neither too sporty nor too laid back, so long commutes or weekend rides don't leave you feeling sore. The seat is well padded and spacious enough for two-up riding. Passenger comfort hasn't been ignored either. There are grab rails at the rear, and the rear seat isn't an afterthought. It actually integrates well into the bike's lines. Honda also offers optional accessories like touring windscreens, tank pads, saddlebags, and rear luggage racks to make the CB400 more versatile. Speaking of versatility, this bike truly shines as an all-rounder. You can ride it to work during the week and hit the hills on Sunday without changing a thing. It doesn't overwhelm new riders with tech or power, but it also doesn't bore experienced ones. That's a rare sweet spot, and because it's a Honda, you can expect bulletproof reliability and easy serviceability, with parts widely available and relatively affordable. Now let's talk numbers. The 2025 Honda CB400 is priced at around yen 830,000 in Japan, which translates to roughly $6,000 to $6,500, depending on your region and taxes. In markets like Southeast Asia, Australia, and select parts of Europe, Honda plans to position the CB400 as a premium retro-modern offering. Considering what you get in terms of build quality, performance, and character, it's priced very competitively. It undercuts many middleweight twins while offering something more unique, a high-revving inline-four with unmistakable Honda smoothness. What sets the 2025 CB400 apart in today's market is its character. It isn't trying to be a high-performance machine, nor is it chasing trends with aggressive styling or overly touchy gimmicks. It knows what it is: a beautifully balanced, well-engineered motorcycle that delivers an authentic riding experience. For riders who appreciate finesse over flash, this bike delivers in spades. It's soulful, responsive, and refined. In a world increasingly dominated by parallel twins and aggressive naked bikes, the CB400 is a breath of fresh air. It takes us back to a time when motorcycling was pure and uncomplicated, yet it does so with the reliability, refinement, and responsibility that modern riders demand. Whether you're stepping up from a smaller bike, returning to two wheels after a break, or just looking for a machine that does it all with style and grace, the Honda CB400 checks a lot of boxes, and that's what makes it so special. It doesn't scream for attention, but it earns respect every time you ride it. You feel connected to it, you trust it, you enjoy it without needing to prove anything. That, right there, is the magic of the 2025 Honda CB400. So if you're in the market for a middleweight bike that offers timeless looks, reliable performance, and genuine riding pleasure without burning a hole in your wallet, the CB400 deserves a serious look. It's not just a motorcycle, it's a reminder of why we ride in the first place. Thanks for watching Ride Next. If you enjoyed this detailed review of the 2025 Honda CB400, make sure to like the video, drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth reviews of bikes that matter. Until next time, ride safe, ride smart, and keep the passion alive.